Hey, what's up? Welcome to My Tech Methods. My name is Andy, and what is on my iPhone other than an Apple? The correct answer is over 150 apps, 155 to be exact. So I hope you're ready to spend a few minutes of your life with me here right now, and I'll introduce you to all of these apps, and hopefully you can find out some cool apps that you don't know about and put them on your own iPhone. Let's get right into it. So these are all the apps on my iPhone 6s here in early 2016. I'll leave a link to all the apps in the description below. So at the bottom in my dock, I always have text, email, Safari, and settings. That's how it's been since 2009 when I got my first iPod Touch, and I will never change it. Up at the top, I got my iPhone app, plus I got a phone folder with FaceTime, Google Voice, and Google Hangouts where I use it to make calls over Wi-Fi so I can have that $30 a month unlimited plan through T-Mobile. I did a video about it. I'll leave a link to that in the description below as well. Here in my music folder, I have Pandora, SoundHound, Musi, HypeMachine, Genius, Indie Shuffle, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, and MusicBed. And on page 2 of my folder, I have the iTunes Store, which I hardly ever use. SongKick, that's an app for finding concerts near you based on the artist on your iPhone. And then I got a couple of Sound Blaster apps for my Bluetooth speaker. Musi is one of the best music apps, and I'll let you look at this. This is basically a free way to listen to any song that's on YouTube, and you can have it playing while your device is locked. This is the only app I can find that does this. So it's basically like having YouTube Red for free. And so all my songs that I have on Spotify, which I'll show you later, if it's not on Spotify, I just find it using this app called Musi. Freaking awesome. Go check it out. Download it right now. Also, HypeMachine and Indie Shuffle are both really awesome apps for listening to indie music that are popular on all the music blogs around the internet. So those are two really good apps I like to listen to music from. And of course, Genius is the best lyrics app for the iPhone. So check that out as well. So moving along, we got my music app right there in the top right. Photos, camera, calendar, notes, the weather. Alien Blue is my go-to Reddit client. I'm always using that. It's one of my most used apps. Facebook, Twitter, Evernote for keeping my notes stored, Spotify, Podcast. Pocket Cast is one of my most used applications because I listen to podcasts like anytime, whatever I'm doing. You can find me listening to a podcast 24/7 basically, and that's my app of choice is Pocket Cast. Then I got Instagram, Google, YouTube, Creator Studio for responding to my YouTube comments, ESPN to check my scores, Snapchat, MyFitnessPal to log my calories for the day. I got my social folder here where I have Facebook Pages Manager, Facebook Messenger, Periscope, Blab, Vine, Buffer, Google+, StumbleUpon, and Casey Neistat's video sharing application called Beam. And on page 2 of the social folder, I have Facebook Paper, Hootsuite, and Buffer Daily. Moving along to my productivity folder, I have Wunderlist, which is my favorite to-do list manager, an app called Balance to build better habits, the Reminders app, Google Drive, Dropbox for cloud storage, Things is a really good to-do manager as well, Pocket for saving stuff offline, and Pomodoro. This is a cool little app. If you haven't heard of the Pomodoro technique, look it up. This will help you get stuff done. The Workflow app is an interesting app. It builds automation between apps and lets you do various different things. As you can see, I have 3 of them set up here, and one is the tip calculator, and you can build your own automation workflows and formulas basically with Workflow. It's really cool. Check it out. And on my second page, I have if for if this then that. I haven't set it up yet. I do have one formula going. It's really similar to Workflow, but this is different. You can set up different recipes between different apps, and really cool to have. All right, moving on to page 2 of my iPhone. In the top left, I have my TV, movies folder, where of course I have Netflix, Hulu for 11/22/63, HBO for some Silicon Valley and Game of Thrones, Amazon Video, Flixster for movies, Fandango for buying movie tickets, On TV is like a TV guide app, and RunPee is a fun app to have and useful as well. If you go to the movies a lot, this will tell you when the best time to go take a pee break during a movie so you don't miss anything important. Up next is my shopping folder. I have eBay, Amazon, I love Amazon Prime, Walmart, B&H Photo for camera gear, Craigslist, Retail Me Not, Slick Deals, and Groupon are the best coupon apps that you can have. Fiverr for paying people to do things for $5. And the last, we have Etsy, where I don't use very much. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to travel. Here's my travel folder. Okay, so I have 3 map apps. The ones I use the most are Waze and Google Maps. I use those equally. Waze is one of the best map apps that you can have. I highly recommend everybody get Waze. along with GasBuddy, it shows you the cheapest gas prices near you, TripAdvisor for booking hotels, Airbnb for booking private rooms on a trip, and Uber for getting those rides when needed. Moving on to the finance folder, I have Mint, which is my favorite personal finance app. Definitely everybody should have Mint. Chase for online banking, Betterment for investing, Venmo and PayPal both for sending friends and family money. And my games folder, I don't game very much, but these are some of my favorite games. Elevate is one of my favorite. It makes you smarter. Monument is one of my newest games that I've got. It's a very visually appealing game. It's really fun. Highly recommend this app. It's called Monument Valley. And I have Dots, Flappy Bird, SongPop, 2048, and Trivia Crack. Those are all really fun too, so check those out. I won't go over each and every one of those because that would take forever, but just know that those are my favorite games on my iPhone. So health and fitness app, I have Full Fitness, which is my go-to best workout app. It logs my workouts. It hasn't been updated in years, but I forgive them because it's the best. Breathe is a meditation app. Zombies Run for making running more fun. Fitness Buddy is just an alternative to Full Fitness. Map My Run maps your run and tracks your running and your pace. Fooducate for finding out what foods are healthy and which foods are not. 7-Minute Workout for that quick workout. Fitmin Cook is a very awesome recipe app for some delicious meals and healthy as well. And of course, All Recipes, one of the best recipe apps that you can get for your iPhone. And on my second page, I have the Eat Paleo app, which I haven't used very much. It's new. Moving on to the videography folder, I have YouTube Capture, Hyperlapse for Instagram, Vimeo, a VHS Cam. This is a cool, fun app. Gives you that vintage VHS look, which I may use in my next video, so stay tuned for that. And of course, the rest of these apps, Filmic Pro, Cameo, SM App, Director, Videolicious, Panasonic Image App, iMovie, Replay, those are all basically apps for video editing or recording video with my iPhone. Just more features than the regular iPhone camera app gives you. So if you're in a video, you can check out some of those. I also have a photography folder where I have Aviary, Camera 360, ProShot, Play Memories for my Sony RX100 Mark IV, and the Visco app. These are all just photo editing apps, some of the best that I've found over the years for the iPhone. I don't use them that often, but when I do, they come in handy. The books folder, GoodReads for discovering new books and finding book ratings and reviews and similar books that you want to read. And of course, got Amazon Kindle for Kindle books, iBooks, and Blinkist is my newest edition. This gives you audio and text summaries and the main points of nonfiction books. So if you want to read more but really don't have time to read nonfiction books, this is a really interesting app to have, and it's probably come in handy if you want to get through a lot of the main points and a lot of the most popular nonfiction self-help books. Blinkist is something to check out. So moving along, I have the Apple folder where I keep all the default Apple apps in. Don't use them very much, so I put them in their own folder. Okay, next up is my utilities folder where I keep my calculator, voice memos, speed test for testing my internet speed, a QR code reader, cam scanner for scanning documents by taking a picture of them, and Dragon dictation for doing voice to text. And my last folder that I have on my iPhone is the wallpaper folder where I have Wallpapers HD and the Facets app for wallpaper. And then we have Watch ESPN for watching my sports games when I'm on the go, Yelp, OpenTable for reservations at restaurants, and DataMan. This keeps track of your data usage so you don't go over your monthly plan. Quora for a Q&A site. It's really interesting to look at times. AeroPress for making the best cup of coffee. FameBit for YouTube sponsorships. Drippler is a fun app to check every once in a while. It gives you the most popular articles and tutorials and hidden tips and tricks for your device. So mine will give me a bunch of iPhone 6S related articles online. WordSwag for designing graphics, Aweber for my email marketing, Feedly is an RSS reader. You can follow your favorite blogs and check the news for that day based on your interests and whatever you add into Feedly. Snap Guide for tutorials on just about anything, Udemy for online courses, Trulia and Zillow are real estate apps and finding apartments for rent or homes for rent. The List app is a new app by BJ Novak. You may know him from The Office, and he had this idea to basically, it's like Twitter for list. So you can follow anybody you want, and then they just share top 10 list or any type of list for pretty much anything. It's pretty cool to check out. And of course, I got my Domino's app for when I'm hungry and I need that pizza. Chromecast for my Google Chromecast, Gumroad, and the Gumroad dashboard for my online courses that I sell on my other website. Relax Melodies is an app that gives you harmonic melodies and white noise for falling asleep to or just focusing to. All Pause is a pet adoption app, meetup app for meeting up with groups and organizations in your area. Flippa for buying and selling websites. Bitly, the link shortening app. TapaTalk is a forum app, so if you are a part of any forums, use this app to connect to it. Eventbrite for events, attending events and buying attendance to events. And of course, last but not least, UPS for tracking my Amazon Prime shipments. Like I said earlier, I'm addicted to Amazon Prime. Ooh, okay, wow, are you still with me? I need some water, my voice is going out. We made it, 10-minute mark, that was my goal. I hope you stuck around. Let me know in the comment section below which app stood out to you the most and which one you want to download. Also, let me know of any other apps that I need to download and put on my phone. Thank you so much for watching. Links to the apps are in the description below. Please subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up. My name is Andy. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.